Octane, the Octaphi newsletter, Volume 9, Issue 2, March 2020. Welcome to the Article 1, Reimagining Traditions of Supply Chain, the Age of AI. A revolution resulted in improvements, be it cost efficiency, higher returns, authentic analytical, and exceptional algorithmic powers. Most companies have taken off based on the reliability and credibility of software that displays human like cognitive capabilities, one being AI. It has been continuously growing alongside firms where the impact of AI on business performance and benefits earned by indulging in machine learning is also rising. Despite being recognized as one of the top three industries in the world, AI has not received much focus from the supply chain domain. Fresh insights embedded by AI would allow consumers to get what they are looking for and simultaneously allows suppliers to exercise correct information. Therefore, if implemented correctly, AI can be a catalytic and act as magic wand in the field of supply chain management and logistics. By early 2021, approximately 50% of SCM will adopt AI strategies and machine learning. Automated planning and optimization of almost every working field in industry would work best when AI stands out to be the result tool, stemming genuine feedback based on measures of success reaped by companies trying their fortune with this intelligence. Based on large volumes of data used every day and requisite demand for forecasts, some supply chains have moved to an all AI based solution. An inaccurate buying behavioral data would result in an erroneous future demand. With these wrong predictions, a probable risk of poorly developed supply chain can emerge. Thereby, having access to accurate forecasts can comparatively provide a better view of global logistics and networks. Next, estimates based on historical records are useful information for future predictions. The software attached with features of language recognition and time series analysis can showcase progressiveness as compared to typical forecasting applications. Warehouse optimization is another prominent aspect of supply chain that is improving agility and enhanced monitoring. Practicing highly advanced and analytical operations will help manage significant inventories and transportation, thus optimizing the WMS. Recently, demand planning applications, being a step of utmost importance, has transpired in search of machine learning. Advancing connections with AI, a firm anticipates demand for a product or service by incorporating factors including competitive pricing data, weather updates, or store traffic for efficient and impressive delivery. Consequently, AI is used in predictive analytics for the functioning of crucial machinery and to create an alternate production schedule, an essential parameter in the list of tasks for an ultimately successful supply chain. In coming future, AI usage in supply chain and logistics might become a new normal for everyone to adapt. Thus far, by unlocking the very key to higher growth prospects, SCM might be able to accelerate every aspect of the industry to a superior and elevated platform in the realm of business. This article was written by Dipanshu Birthal, 17 JSJP. The second article, Warehouse Robotics and Indian Perspective, is written by Hitesh Gupta, 19 JGBS. Humans have always worked towards their ever persistent needs to ease out a living. This undying desire to ease and simplify their work has led to innumerable inventions, discoveries, and produced ways which hitherto were no better than dreams. Robots are no distinction, conceptualized for tasks that are either difficult or dangerous for shop floor workers. The first robot in supply chain, patented in 1961, was in manufacturing. It was fit for moving material for around 12 feet. From GM to Amazon, Flipkart to Alibaba, robots in warehousing and industrial applications have come a long way. Robotic enthusiasts have toiled hard to mesh technological breakthroughs in robots, Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. being the latest additions. Companies having warehouses in their supply chain networks are loving these automated machines which can work autonomously. AI has helped in automation as well as augmenting the field. In 2016, distribution center robotics industry globally was estimated at $2.2 billion and is expected to grow to $4.44 billion by 2022 at a CAGR of 11.8%. The warehouse robotic market is classified based on type, function, and software. Also, the e-commerce industry will hold the largest share of warehouse robotics market during the above forecast period. Robotics in warehouses therefore has a great future in not only optimizing the inventory but also making the whole supply chain a competitive advantage for companies. This competitive advantage has potential to make organizations thrive in this dynamic world of change and technological disruptions. In various parts of the world, robots in one or many of their manifestations have derived the future of supply chain management. Multiple expressions of robotic experience in the warehouse have taken the form of autonomous mobile robots, aerial drones, and automated storage and retrieval system. What prompts and helps the robots? 1. AI along with machine learning. 2. Smart sensors and their response capabilities. And 3. Excellent WM software. Supply chains in India having warehouses can improve their overall effectiveness by employing all or any of these technologies as per their requirement, where these can provide not only a competitive advantage but can enhance business sustainability. In the present era of disruption, being agile is one way forward. Smart adoption of technologies can help, but this should be complemented by strategic engagement of humans with technology. Fully automated warehousing solutions in India is a distant dream, but the use of conveyors and other simple mechanical equipments is giving the lead. Structure and policy changes such as India's economic tax reforms complemented by the risk of e-commerce which has the potential to drive the warehouse robotics market, the cheap and abundant labor availability in India, and the harsh operating conditions are a potential threat to significant investment. But the economic reforms to reduce unemployment and the increased wages can act as a necessary catalyst. In return, this would help the warehouse robotics market to realize its true potential. The third article is The Green Supply Chain for Green Environment, which is written by Aishwarya Martin, 17 GGBS. The rising global temperatures, the melting snow caps, the seasonal abnormalities all point towards the damage of planet Earth. It is in the light of these events going green has garnered the attention from all nook and corner. Product and companies who have taken a stand in this cause are facing backlashes from its partners. Years of brainstorming have the solution of reviving the supply chain. The realization that SCM can contribute to improving the quality of elements, that is, air, water, and land, has formulated the environment supply chain management or green supply chain management. The remodeled supply chain makes itself greener and eco friendlier. Further, a sustainable business strategy is vital to the future or long term value of firms and their stakeholders. It is this understanding that compelled organizations to revamp their supply chain model. Even the customers have moved one step ahead to demand products as well as its supply chain to be eco friendly. They want the corporates to be active participants in making the world a better place, being environmentally aware and operating businesses corresponding to that. It is growing to be the prerequisite for any company. While there are several remedies to attain the GSCM goals, the following are in trend and widely in use. Remedy 1: AI and predictive analysis are aiding to furnish better forecasts and optimize production. It leads to better management and utilization of resources in the manufacturing unit. The zero wastage policy affects other factors like the logistics and sourcing of the material. Remedy 2: They have synchronized process to select vendors and making sure that their goals and the company's goals are in the same direction. Blockchain, known as the shared visible ledger, can keep track of the vendors, sourcing regions and practices. Remedy 3. Logical to cut down carbon footprint is one of the least expensive means by which organizations can cut costs as well as emissions and depletions. Advanced algorithms can reroute these shipments according to the conditions of external factors. Novo Nordisk, a pharmaceutical company, has pledged to send its products only in ships to cut down the carbon footprint. Amazon has introduced e-rickshaws for the last mile delivery. Remedy 4. Cargo pooling by large freight and carriage companies will slacken the current emissions to a great extent. By optimizing the storage space per shipment, the per cargo emission shall be diminished. Remedy 5. Circular economy, a system where every waste generated is wiped out by refurbishment, recycling, and reusing can be reinforced. An excellent reverse logistics system in place will aid the recollection of the waste produced. Organizations can exploit the space in the empty containers which come back to the organization for restocking. Remedy 6. Environment audits that determine the current status and achievements that an organization has achieved with sustainability goals serve as an indicator of how much more efforts the organization has to put in for obtaining the target. The perks of executing ESCM are many. The appeal of the company will rise in the eyes of the journal public. They can leverage the mass support for different product launches and broaden their customer base. The fear of defying environmental laws can be abandoned for eternity, realizing sustainable business models might be far fetched, but this is the future of business. We also have a brain teaser for you in this edition of Octane. So the brain teaser goes like: on a weighing balance, four parcels have to be weighed. Unfortunately, the scale is broken. Radha places parcel A and parcel B on the first part, and parcel C and parcel D on the other. The first part weighed heavier. She placed parcel A and parcel C together in first part, and parcel D and parcel B in the second. The second part weighed heavier than the first. Now she placed parcel A and parcel D in first part and parcel C and parcel B in the second. The balance it was found perfectly parallel to the base. Arrange for the parcels from the heaviest to the lightest. So the solution is parcel A is heavier than parcel B, parcel A and B is heavier than parcel C, and parcel A, B, and C is heavier than parcel D. So this brain teaser was written by Nandini Garg 17 JGBS. So this is me, Muskan Singhal of Octaphi Club, presenting to you all the articles. Thank you very much for listening.